about my third string in my dinosaur mini-series. Previously, we've done Jurassic Park Danger and Dino World. They just go off to the side, hide in a little pile. Ignore that. Today we're talking about Draftosaurus. Here, let me quickly show you the little cover. Dance. There. Okay, you know what? There you go. That's what the box looks like. So, yeah. Ta-da! Here's the board. Now, it has two sides. No, not like the teacup and bathroom side. We'll get into that in a minute. No, I actually mean two sides. Because then there's a more difficult, harder side, which, we might do as its own separate part to this. I don't know. We'll see. He asked me there was the main side. We'll see. Now, initially, there are 6 different species of dinosaur. Green, which is the Draftosaurus. Now, I will tell them by the name. I don't know all of their, scientific names. I'll have to work on that. Next up, we have Spinosaurus, a.k.a. the spined lizard. Yeah, and this guy, the Draftosaurus, yeah, he's the crest lizard, I believe, because he has a crest. Next up is Pink, a.k.a. the Brachiosaurus, which is in the group Sauropod. I might have a completely separate video on dinosaurs later, because I'm a dinosaur guy. Then we have Blue, which is Stegosaurus. Yellow, which is Triceratops. It's my favorite dinosaur. And T-Rex. Red. But a cool fact is if you had this here, this would actually not be worth 1 point. It'd be 2 points because for every 1 T-Rex you have, that's 1 point. That one. Let's start. So let's say, I'm just going to take another handful of dinosaurs out because I might need it later. So yeah, let's say we got 3 of these. Then we could place it in here. Then we would place them in here and then it'd become, 30. Then it becomes 7 points. If you had just 2 Brachiosaurus, you'd get 2. Only 1, you'd get 7 points. But it can only be your only one on the board to get these additional 7. So it's a little complicated. If you place something in the river, it's just worth 1 point. Like I said, T-Rex, if you place it in the river, it's actually 2 points. So anything with 1 point with a T-Rex on it, just come and ask who trusted me. It'll help you. So let's say we only had T-Rexes on our board. Let's just say, this would be 6 points, and this would be 8 points. That's the best. Okay, let's just stop. Yeah. So let's say we had 7 different dinosaurs, which... Okay, let's say we had all 6 different types of dinosaurs here, and 6 of the same color here. Well, then that'd be 24 and 21 points. So yeah, you just need to check that. But if you had a T-Rex here, like I said, it'd actually be 13 points because every 1 T-Rex you have, you'd get 1 extra point. So if you have the most, let's say, orange, well, then you get another additional 7. Now, not the most orange out of all of the different players. It was just the most out of the adjacent player to you. So, hang on 1 second, I need another board. If you had more orange than this guy, then you'd get an additional 7 points. So it's just the player adjacent to you. I just needed to make that clear, and yeah, I just need to make that clear. Here. Next up is the Dyson. Where did it go? Is it here? Here we go. We don't need you. Okay, we won't need you. So let's say you rolled this. Well, then you could place a dinosaur anywhere, but then they can only place here on the bathroom side. This means you can't place anywhere you have a dinosaur. This means you have to place in either of these three or just in the river. You can place anything you want in the river. This means you can only plant on these sides because there is a fourth side. This means you can only place on the teacup side. And, this one means you can only place on one. You cannot place anywhere with the T-Rex. Although you can place, you can place a T-Rex. So, let's say I had a Spinosaurus there, put a T-Rex there. Well, then I could put a T-Rex here because I don't have a T-Rex there, so therefore it wouldn't count. Here is the tougher, more difficult side, and there are a few adjustments. Still, this is a non-equal thing, but you cannot have any dinosaurs that are the same in these two. But here, I just need to demonstrate for you so you understand. And so, let's say I did this. Well, then I couldn't place a pink here because that box is connected. But let's say instead, I had a green in the let's say I had a green and a blue there, then you could place a Brachiosaurus here because its box isn't touching the other box with the Brachiosaurus. Well, say if you can fill all these up, you'd get 2, 4, and 7 points. It's just, but this space is different. And what you gotta do is you can move the dinosaur here anywhere you want. This is still the amazing thing, but here you have to do a pattern. This is basic. Wait, what is that again? And I forgot. Hold on, what is that again? And 1 second. Okay, we point D-Vu. So get in close, a kill, Yusen Lu dinosaur, Laffindi the pilot. Sorry, my mom just paused the recording because as I was reading the French rules, because French rules, English rules. I was like, why do we have 2 rule manuals? Oh, one's in French, the other isn't. Okay. Hey, so my mom just told me that this is the most of the blue on here. And so, let's say he had the most blue. Well, then he get an extra 2 points. That's the harder side. Now, not much has changed with this, just it's a lot harder because you gotta learn both sides to do good, basically. And I like how this is kind of like Jurassic World, the game now. It is one of my favorite games, but it's getting shut down. Like in a couple of weeks. I know, very sad. It happened. I'll probably just get Jurassic World Evolution instead of Call of Duty, but whatever. Let's not worry about that. I like how this is kind of like that game. It's just instead of buying the dinosaurs from cards with a certain amount of DNA, you have to buy the dinosaurs with DNA to put them in your hatchery. Then you have to wait a certain amount of time, unless it's speed up for free, or you use cash. One of the two. Who I do not care what you do. Who anyway, that's how you get them in your hatchery. With this, you just draft them. With this, you just draft them. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, Here you just draft in place. I was trying to be cool. Well, and also, shameless plug to go watch these and subscribe to our channel. Don't tell anyone I shameless plug that. Anyways, that is my review for Draftosaurus. I'm sorry I read the French rules instead of the English rules. It's just, I was like, what, 2?